is mine again, I'll give you everything. I've got ships, mercs, Ezo, all yours for the war.
What's the catch?
I have objections to some of the company you keep. So you'll have to leave the Normandy and its crew behind.
My crew are professionals.
Let's just say, I want you all to myself. Bray will provide coordinates to my fleet. Oh, and while we're still in the Citadel, please be discreet.
The fleet is hidden in this system. Signal me when you're on your way. Aria and I will meet you on the command ship. Can't wait to see what all the fuss is about.
Well, that was intense. That wasn't what I was expecting at all. Oh, I can't delay Aria, can I? Let's get on with this then. How come I can scan here then? Yeah, I got sales. I wonder why, because you should be able to call in the Reapers and then you'd block yourself off from the Citadel. Aria's fleet, an assortment of vessels, warships, transports and fighters flying under Aria's flag. Now, I went to my old LP and obviously I couldn't find it. I did find the Blue Suns, Blood Pact and Eclipse Codex, but not an Aria one. I don't think there is one. If there is, it's very separated from the mercenary codices. Now, I thought I'd load Mass Effect 2, so I installed it from Origin and it wouldn't let me load my save because I was missing some DLC. So I installed my pirate copy that I played through on, you know, because that was easier for me. And that wouldn't work. It said I was missing DLC, so I don't know what happened. It must be some of the mods I installed. But that's a no-go. I'm not actually sure she has a codex entry. She has some files in the Shadow Broker DLC, which I found in my old LP, but they weren't really that interesting. Yeah, we haven't really upgraded these yet. Ooh, Aria. I think I'd rather have the shield strength. At least I understand that. Oh, hell yeah, ammo capacity. I mean, once they're frozen, we don't need to worry about increasing damage to them, because they're already dead at that point. So I've run out of points. Still, that's one I'll go for. I mean, this is by 40%, so I'm going to take that. And she's more about the powers than the weapons, I think, because she only has 2 weapons. And we'll increase the main character's defense and shields. None of these sound amazing, actually.
We're outshipped 4-1. and most of our vessels are transports with limited firepower.
We're not here to win a space battle, Jarl. We just have to punch through their line.
So you've commandeered a Cerberus cruiser.
The guest of honor has arrived. We can finally start.
Let me guess. You're planning on infiltrating the enemy fleet.
Exactly. We position ourselves to strike a crippling blow, then my forces join the fun.
Works for me.
If you're as accommodating the rest of the way, we'll get along very well.
Then let's quit talking and get to it.
Bray, move through the relay. Signal the fleet to wait. They only follow on my command. Head for the command ship.
Cruiser, I don't have you on the flight plan. Identify yourself.
This is Captain Lance. Run voice recognition. Alpha Tango Z. We took damage. Seeking repairs.
Identity confirmed, Captain. Hold for approach authorization.
How did you get the captain to say that?
The hard way. That's right. Nice and slow.
Be patient. Get as close as you can.
Fire! Signal the fleet through the relay. We're through. Head straight for the station.
We're being hailed by the General.
Should be interesting. Put him through.
Aria, I knew this had to be you. You'll never make it. Call it off now.
You're barking up the wrong tree, General. But maybe you can convince my partner.
Commander Shepard, I've heard great things about you.
Ooh, this is interesting then. I can't believe Aria's got such a massive fleet. And that she managed to get it all stored on the Council, or the Citadel. She is truly a very powerful, influential woman. I know she's not really on my side, she's on her own side. And I'm not going to be a pawn of her. But I'm glad we are loosely affiliated.
My partner here doesn't have much to say for you.
She's not used to being defeated. It clouds her judgment. A pity you left, Cerberus. We all sabotage ourselves in nefarious ways. Perhaps deep down you fear success. And Aria clearly thinks seeing you will unsettle me. Now it's my turn. I see you've gone to the trouble of augmenting that ship with Solaris armoring. An exorbitant waste. I've made improvements to Omega's outer defenses. My cannons will cut through you at will.
He sounds pretty confident.
Yeah, he does.
So again, I say turn back.
Let's see what you've got, Oleg. End transmission. That went well. Set preset course. We're ramming the station. Everyone brace for impact.
What?
Omega's kinetic barrier will stop my ships from landing. I equipped this cruiser with disruptors to take it out on impact. Don't worry. We'll probably survive the crash.
This is a stupid plan. Why did I shackle myself to this?
Shields gone. All systems failing.
We can make it!
Aria, don't be stupid. Sound the evac.
Damn it! Program escape pods for the station.
Let's go! Everyone out! There's no time!
asshole really did upgrade Omega's outer defenses.
So it would seem.
Hope the other escape pods made it.
Alright, what's our target?
Need to hit the defense system station. Shut down Omega's outer defenses so my ships can land. If we don't, they'll be blown to bits like we were.
Got it.
This is what I brought you for. Ground assault. In combat, what you say goes.
Well, I don't know why we're taking any advice from this proven idiot right now. I'm in charge.
Makes sense. We play to our strengths.
I know where we need to go, and you can get us there.
Okay, let's move.
Don't know why we keep sucking up to this woman.
I'm back, fuckers. Die!
Nicely. Duck! Oh, can I take cover? Why can't I take cover? For some reason you can't take cover behind that bit. This is why these arbitrary cover bits are so annoying.
I'm back, die!
Now we had a thermal scope option somewhere, but I didn't buy it. I probably should have. Oh, man, the ammo. I'd be amazed if there wasn't an upgrade in here somewhere. No?
Squad, let's go!
Our pod took out the main exit. Use the controls to lower the blast door. Over here, Shepard.
I'm looking for upgrades. Leave me alone.
Aria to fleet. You alive out there?
Barely. Holding our own with the Cerberus fleet, but Omega's defenses are shredding us.
Keep my army intact, Gerald. That is your only job. Tell your boss I'm coming for you.
Well, Lash is really quite useful. I never liked Lash. Okay, I don't know why we can't do this. That's what we were expecting.
Ground team, report in. Bray, you there?
Affirmative, but only 6 pods made it. Various entry points.
Rally them to you, then head for the rendezvous hangar. Start prepping for our ships to land. Let's hustle. Every minute, more of my ships get obliterated out there.
Yeah, I mean, that's true, but we need to find weapons upgrades. Pretty sure this is the only way we could have gone.
Getting close. Those cannons have to be stopped.
I think that might be her.
This way.
General notice. Population control reports disturbance in District 5 quelled. All surviving inhabitants accounted for. Rampart units will be left on location in case of security breaches.
The next area needs to be repressurized. Initiating.
Intruders located. Stop them here.
Pressurization at 22%.
Sorry, I went exploring.
Feels good to let loose. Tell your boss I'm coming for him.
Repressurization at 47%.
One of our pods.
We were lucky. Press on.
Yeah, and it was
Lost two more
luck.
transports. Can't keep up evasive maneuvers much longer.
We're right outside the defense station. Hold tight.
It was a genuinely shit plan. Like, why wouldn't you design that, whatever it was you were planning to do with on a shell? Why would you put it into the ship? Stupid woman.
Security override in effect.
They're here. Defend the station.
honest. Oh, you've already used your power for some reason.
Clear. Get to the controls.
There must be more weapon things here.
Jarl, defenses are down. Signal the surviving ships to converge on the rendezvous point.
Aye. Approach trajectories plotted. We're already queuing up.
Bray, come in. Status.
Rendezvous site secured. Hangar doors enabled. We'll have them open soon.
Need them open now. My birds are coming in. Prep for reception.
What exactly is this rendezvous point?
That's where we're headed. It's a bunker I established on D-Deck for my more sensitive operations.
It's utterly impenetrable with its own secret hangar and dock.
Independent power source, life support, munitions. You'll see.
Deploy to D-Deck. Investigate and await further instructions. So it begins.
There's a good chance the General knows where we're going.
Then no time for sightseeing. Great. Stay sharp. You might get visitors.
Terrific.
Take the far exit. I've locked down the way we came.
That's actually really helpful of you. Thank you for that.
Alert, alert. Defense system station compromised. Outer defenses down, unrecoverable. Armed Response Initiative T-752.
We're causing a stir. Good.
Open fire!
I can't shoot over that, it's very annoying.
Feels good to let loose.
I'm getting an electric gate soon. That's exciting, isn't it? Oh, maybe it works better than this one.
The Omega skyline. Now I feel like I'm back. It's strange. What are those things in the distance?
Some kind of force field.
That's not good.
Oh, I hate Omega.
Failure to comply with Cerberus regulations will result in severe penalties.
I feel like I want to do some Demolition Man right now.
Some of
What?
my men.
Who's that? Oh, good. Well, the men were trash, if I'm honest. Absolute trash. Oh,
We're
perhaps I
getting
can
close
just
to the rendezvous. Let's move.
shoot right through their shields now. Don't know what that means. It doesn't look like Cerberus, so...
I know that symbol.
Looks like a gang tag.
The Talons. They used to deface my property, too.
I don't think I'm afraid of them, am I?
Warning. Omega has been compromised. All Cerberus personnel report to stations.
The Talon symbol again.
Could be evidence of a resistance.
Might be useful.
God, it's the Talon symbol, but it's not.
One
it's
of my
just a symbol
soldiers
killer.
What the hell is he doing? Max, take them out!
Those mechs are coming through the force field.
Oh, it's like the anti-tank.
Stand still, you piece of shit!
Oh, these mechs really resistant to this. Let's try something else. What else do I have in like? Not a lot. The shotty, but it's too fast.
Bastards are fast! Need to check out that force field. Over here, Shepard.
I know where the force field is.
Poor
What's
idiot.
stupid?
Something tells me these force fields are going to be a problem.
Are we blocked?
Not this time. Come here. This way.
What are you doing?
Letting you in on a secret. Down the ladder.
Is that Kosomi?
Who's there? Show yourself.
Spirits, look who's back. Aria Talok.
Nyreen, what the hell are you doing here?
Playing cat and mouse, mostly. Just trying to stay alive. If it wasn't for these tunnels.
My tunnels. I'm sure glad I showed them to you.
If you hadn't, I'd be dead or locked up by now.
Aria doesn't trust easily. I guess you're a good friend.
I don't know. Are we, Aria?
Shepard, this is Nyreen Kandros, ex-Turian military. We go way back. I've got a lot of questions. but they'll have to wait. Follow us, we'll get you to safety.
I'll do my best.
I won't fall back to get you, so keep moving.
Don't worry. It's in my interest to stay close.
I haven't noticed how snaky the eyes are on Turians before.
So where?
Oh. Does she have powers? I really like this model. I don't know if it's part of the mod, but it's really good. You know, the textures are part of the model, right? You know what I mean. Just the general look, including textures and model. Well, I don't know if she's more Baltic or tech. I'm going to say she is more biotic. Now this is probably going to be pretty good, because they're always throwing grenades, even though they don't seem to do all that much damage, if I'm honest. Oh wait, I think I misunderstood this. When I saw lob grenade, I was thinking lob back. Oops. Oh, well, we've got this anyway. I mean, they're both really good. Yeah, stun them for another 3 seconds.
You back, Aria?
To reclaim what's mine.
Left something behind, I take it.
Not something. Everything.
Aria, you were right. We're under attack.
What's the fleet's status?
Still landing inside the bunker.
Keep the enemy out. Lock it down. Now.
Lower blast doors. Lower the blast doors.
Great. Why aren't the cannons online?
Something's jamming them. Trying to identify.
They'll flank the enemy. Get them off you.
I think I just blew myself up. Heading to the big one. What's one of these little ones?
Omega's mine!
Failure imminent. Failure imminent.
I'm back, you fuckers.
We're good!
Really? I thought there was a massive one. Where's that gone?
Aria, there's a Cerberus engineer in here hacking the cannons, keeping them offline.
We'll find him.
Incoming!
Find that engineer!
You guys need to give me some cover, to be honest.
I'm on it. Focus on the Atlas!
Head to the blast door.
Keep the General's forces at bay for a while.
Let's get inside.
Bunker team, retract the bridge and lower the blast door. We're coming in.
It would almost be horrific if it wasn't the fact that they were Cerberus and trying to kill me all the time. They could have been on my side. If Elusive Man wasn't such an idiot, they could have been on my team. I could have been on their team.
We're in, lock it down.
Aria, I know this place is built like a fortress, but is it safe now that the General's clued in?
Maybe you felt safer hiding in the dark.
You should both know I assume nothing. And on that front, Irene, you left Omega fairly angry with me. I wasn't aware you'd returned. Explain yourself.
The truth is I never left. In fact, I went to great lengths to keep from you.
I'm not easily duped. Well done. But why?
I just couldn't leave. Considering all this, I wish I had.
Well, you always said I'd be the death of you.
Irene has military training. We can put her to good use.
You're so quick to trust, huh, Shepard? Nyreen never approved of Omega's, what did you call it? Moral bankruptcy? Are you willing to help defend it now?
You'll find me very willing to liberate this station.
Your combat skills seem a little rusty, but you're still a good shot. See my duty officer. Bray, keep an eye on her.
Will do.
All right, Shepard, we need to move fast. I'm itching for revenge.
You know I'm here to get mercenaries for my Reaper war, don't you? I'm not going to have you killing a perfectly competent Turian who's still alive. I mean, at worst, we'll just send her to Palaven. I do think she needs to rein it in a bit, especially after her shit.
If you think I'm gonna let you carve a bloody path through this campaign, you're sadly mistaken.
And if you think you're going to change me, well, you're welcome to try. Once up and running, this bunker will provide recon and secret access to much of the station.
It's not going to be that secret,
I'd appreciate it if you would quickly eyeball operations, see that things are setting up smoothly.
What will you be doing?
Checking in on my forces. I need to know how many survived the assault before I can plan the attack. It won't take long. Join me at the command console when you're ready.
Just like Blasto's partner, I'm getting too old for this shit. A powerful biotic, Aria has been the sole ruler of Omega for some time. Rumoured to be at least 1,000 years old, she is as skilled at combat and the use of her biotic abilities as she is at manipulation and power games. Ruthless, highly intelligent, and dedicated to maintaining her rule over Omega, Aria is a force to be reckoned with. Though recent events have seen Cerberus take over Omega and send Aria into exile, there is no doubt that Aria will do everything within her power to reclaim what is hers. Cerberus' occupation of Omega. The elusive man's plan to capture Omega was elegantly wrought. Experimental specimens called adjutants escaped from a Cerberus facility beyond the Omega-4 mass relay, took command of a Cerberus convoy, and arrived on Omega to wreak havoc. With more adjutants incoming, Cerberus reached out to Aria, claiming it needed her help to stop its wayward test subjects. Reluctantly offering her own forces to form an alliance, Aria joined Cerberus's General Oleg Petrovsky aboard his ship to oversee the battle. When the adjutants overran the Cerberus Omega fleet, Petrovsky and Aria escaped through the Omega-4 relay. However, Petrovsky's subordinate, Colonel Raymond Ash, had remained behind on Omega to take control of the station's defences while Cerberus reinforcements approached. Announcing that it was protecting the galaxy from the adjutant threat, Cerberus seized Omega, giving the elusive man full control of the Omega-4 relay and the space beyond. Without Aria to keep them in line, the various criminal and mercenary factions on the station erupted, fighting both Cerberus ground troops and each other. Meanwhile, Aria was taken captive by General Petrovsky. Realising that the adjutants had simply been a ruse to capture Omega, Aria managed to escape back to Omega, slipping away into its underbelly to organise a resistance force. Eventually, Petrovsky ordered the Cerberus forces to evacuate the station, but this was yet another ruse, this time to lure Aria out of hiding. With his troops out of harm's way, Petrovsky summoned a massive Cerberus fleet and presented Aria with an ultimatum: leave Omega or lose it. Petrovsky threatened to destroy the station rather than lose control, and with no alternative, Aria left, vowing she would return to claim Omega and take her vengeance. Military strategist and classical scholar General Oleg Petrovsky is one of the elusive man's most respected operatives. As a corporal in the First Contact War, Petrovsky was forced to take command of his unit and proved his tactical brilliance by holding off repeated Turian attacks for weeks. The war ended before Petrovsky's position was overrun, but not before he had witnessed firsthand the brutality of the Turian war machine. Despite being praised and promoted for his bravery, Petrovsky eventually found more common ground with Cerberus than with the Alliance military. Since leading the campaign to seize Omega, Petrovsky has proven to be a capable, if firm, administrator who is focused on containing or eliminating unstable elements before they threaten Cerberus's occupation of the station. Though its initial invasion of Omega was successful, Cerberus was soon faced with the problem of controlling the station's large and often lawless population. An initial solution was to establish detainment areas bordered with impassable force fields, believed to be sheets of plasma suspended in a magnetic field. As Cerberus tightened its control of the station, units that could pass freely through the force fields to police the populace became necessary, leading Cerberus engineers to recover low-key security mechs from the remaining Eclipse mercenary chapters. When upgraded with Cerberus's proprietary mini-fabrication technology, shielding recovered from Omega's Element Zero processing plants, and additional ablative armour, the result was the Rampart Mech, a flexible combat unit designed for control and intimidation of Omega's inhabitants. Rampart mechs can seek out targets or troublemakers anywhere on Omega, even lower industrial areas where radiation can be intense. It is fitted with infrasound and scent markers that are flight or fight triggers for several species and are intended to subdue or disperse a crowd. When necessary, Rampart mechs can channel all available power into generating a high-intensity shield that defends against hacking or biotic attacks and weapons fire, protecting the Rampart until reinforcements arrive. For combat, most Rampart mechs are equipped with a standard issue shotgun. If damaged beyond repair, the Rampart mech destroys the shotgun's aluminium alloy heat dispersal sinks, coating any nearby assailants in red-hot residue that burns through armour. In extreme situations, the Rampart mech overclocks into a hunter-killer mode, diverting power from its unique shields to single-mindedly destroy its target. In this mode, the Rampart mech moves much faster, attacking with a flash-forged Omniblade that targets unprotected nerve clusters and immobilises the luckless target. The Rampart also channels excess heat through the dispersal sinks, visibly burning off material to create an intimidating display as it advances.